Good morning, this is Anka Metcalf with TradeOutLoud.com. Welcome to the pre-market game plan for the major futures, indices, gold and oil for today. It is December 4th, Monday, 7:46 a.m. Eastern Time. Gap up in YM that happened at 6 p.m. Eastern Time with a low of 24,346. The gap happened above resistance, above Friday's and Thursday's resistance points, thus becoming now support for further price action. We have an all-time high, 24,483. The Dow is already up 235 points so far, and the support levels that we will take into consideration for today's pullbacks are going to be 24,418 and 24,400, and obviously the gap up support 24,344. We're looking for obviously a continuation higher, and we're going to be talking now about targets 24,559, 24,600, and the next tradable void that the mini Dow can run into, the next resistance area is going to be 24,975. Although the market is extremely extended, we will be looking for pullbacks on smaller time frames that may offer us the possibility to leg in. Now, it is very hard right off the open to jump in this index higher since it's already up 236 points. So needless to say, desperately needing a pullback so can evaluate our risk. If the market will continue, if a mini Dow is going to continue to push bar after bar after bar higher, we don't have a risk level that we can position size to initiate a trade on the mini Dow and any other index in this respect. So the mini Dow is outstandingly in record highs right now and record pattern, I must say, and we will need to look for the pullbacks that might happen at this point. So first pullback, like I've mentioned, once again, it's going to be into the 420 area. We're even going to evaluate one at 436, 440 level, and obviously into 400 and 341 area. Let's take a look at the S&P 500. The S&P 500 gapping up as well above this resistance cluster. 2653 moving higher, record high once again 2663.25, and the price is meandering into this resistance point at 60. So this is going to be the big line in the sand today for the mini S&P 500. There are further targets, 2680 for the S&P, and that is 20-point void above where it is trading right now, so it does have room to push higher. The support levels that we will take into consideration in today's trading are going to be 2656, obviously the gap up support at 2654, and we're even going to consider a pullback into the 2650 or 2651 level. Let's take a look at Nasdaq, and before we move on to Nasdaq, the mini S&P is up 16 points and a quarter on today's trading. Let's take a look at Nasdaq. Nasdaq not so bullish and not so firm, moving higher as the other two indexes right now. So Dow only up 31 points on the day. It was very, very hardly hit on Wednesday and Friday following the news. We will talk about the reference support level at 6280, bottoming out at 6280, double bottom support at this level. And right now, the gap up happened above this cluster of resistance. However, it didn't have the energy to run higher since it had a lot of resistance in the past price action from throughout the week and throughout last week and the prior week to that. So this resistance that we see right here, this cluster that is ascending, put a lot of selling pressure on price. thus creating a high at 63.92 and pushing it lower below this gap up support right here at 63.68. So today we will be evaluating this whole cluster right here with support at 62 and resistance at 93. We also have the flat 200 moving average that is going to create selling pressure at the 63.80 level. So 63.80 level is going to be a big level. And I will go as far as saying that if we hold in the 63.80 and if we push further into the 85, so it's going to be a 67 point cushion here, we may see a rally into the 6400. And I think that if we push strong enough into the 6400, we might have that catalyst to push through this resistance and continue higher into the 29, and thus having the Nasdaq participate with new highs in the upcoming hours or days into the rest of the week. So it remains in very, very tough territory. Keep in mind, these support levels are going to create a lot of resistance from this price moving further. So 63.80, huge resistance moving forward, and even the 90 area right here, which is coming from these lows. So far, the Nasdaq is up 30 points, but very timid points so far, and it does look a little higher on the daily chart. But keep in mind, everything that has happened here will create a lot of selling pressure moving forward. Although I'm very optimistic, and what this technical chart is telling me, that it may have the drive to continue higher. We're still having an inside week, so that means that we're not ready to attempt to make new highs, but we're going to see where the New York trading session is going to take this index. Let's take a look at Russell. Very powerful Russell has erased this resistance from last week's trading session, thus trading in all-time highs at 1557.5. It has stabilized in this point for 4 hours before pulling back to the 1550 level. I'm sorry, 1550 level, and continuing a little higher. So as you can see, Russell and Nasdaq do not have the same strength as the E-mini Dow and the E-mini S&P 500. I do favor more trade in Russell because it has a clearer pattern, and pullbacks into the 1550 will be on my watch for possibility to run higher. In fact, I'm going to set an alert right here at 1550. Okay, I'm going to set my alert here. All right, and I'm going to create it, and now I have the alert that is going to go and evaluate this 50-50 level, because any pullback into this area may take the price higher with a profit target into this all-time high of 1557. Other projected targets, 1580 and 1600 and 1627. These are the targets moving forward for today. All right, let's take a look at the two commodities that are on our watch list. And this is gold, which is down to 75. It's not a dramatic drop. It's actually trying to pivot here into the 74 area, and it has tried to pivot. It's a multiple support level that is coming from the daily, and I'm going to pull the daily up a little bit. The fact that we're residing into the 1275 may mean that we may push a little lower to test this 200 MA. We also have another resistance here at 63. So we're going to see if that's going to be in play. If not, we have to deal with this whole range, and it is a rather sloppy range. The weekly chart does not look very good, and the monthly chart is putting up a lot of topping tails, which means that there's a lot of indecision in gold as to this point. So if gold is going to manage to break above 1300, and yeah, it will definitely move higher, and that is going to be the first clue that gold is ready to attempt these highs that were made prior this year. And we actually had a high this year very close to the 1360. And that high would possibly erase the high that was set last year in August, and that would assure a continuation higher, that'll make the price jump up above the 80 MA. So that would be a good move into higher territory. But as long as gold is going to remain within these in these areas, a possibility of coming into the 69 and even into the 64 are high at this point. We're going to see what that's going to happen there. As you could see from the hourly chart there, all these moving averages are putting a lot of selling pressure. And once price trades below this 200 MA, you don't have that much confidence that the price may continue higher. So therefore, I'm moderately bearish on gold as of right now, as of this morning. Let's take a look at oil. Oil shot up into Friday's trading session and pullback. So oil remains in this very choppy box here. I would say it's a chop box from 59 for the high all the way to 57, but it's a very, very choppy and very difficult from the swing trade standpoint chart. So we're going to be evaluating the chart on smaller time frames, and a pullback into the 57.50 area may be seen as a possible bounce, although we had a very solid downtrend in the overnight trading session, and the price is again trading below these moving averages that are creating the selling pressure at this point. But we will reevaluate it again if the price is going to reach the 57.50 area, possible bounce area off 57.50, or if the price is going to push between 57.50 and 57.40, we will see more selling pressure coming in and pushing the price a little lower. All right, this is all for now. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you for more trading ideas in our private Twitter feed. And don't forget, we do have an open house on Tuesday and Wednesday with live trading. Feel free to stop by and say hi and take a listen to our trading method and see us trade live. All right, thanks so much for tuning in, guys. For more trading ideas, follow us on our private Twitter feed for today. Thank you.